One. Welcome back to another session of Candlekeep Mysteries. Last time on Candlekeep Mysteries, you had just about gotten uh, brought over into the Great Library, or rather, you were standing there when it happened to expand around you, and you found yourself here now in front of the large section itself. When you entered inside, this is what you saw. An enormous area filled with various stories and books. Many of these appear to be capable of being entered through in order to. Sorry, I'm like in the process of waking up, hence my ramblyishness. You go ahead and arrive over into the library. Let's try that again. And find yourselves able to enter into several of the books that you see around here. So, entering through, one of them that you entered into was this one that had Professor Yokar in it. And it doesn't appear this is like a clone of Professor Yokar, but the actual bona fide guy themselves. Inside, they were within a personal utopia of sorts, where they could control things with their own mind. But you quickly realize that while they could send you out of the books, they could not themselves exit and thus remain trapped inside of there. Thus, you went by one, taking a look over at all of these other stories, some of which didn't appear to have people trapped within them. You saw those involving the liberation of, what do you call it? The name of it?
Dark Water Vale.
Shadowboxing? Watervale, where which you found back over inside of the maroon ship. You see this creature here that appears to be related to the Cavern of Malice. Something about the Cholton jungles and the great corpse power beast. Tarask, your friend, the Oni, who is inside of a book. The Lichen Lich. What appears to be some kind of demonic dragon. Valen, who you found was a real person this whole time, a clone of Elocution, Yukishana, Echo, a beholder wearing a hat, which shows a tavern being there, and what appears to be a set of sphinxes. The largest of these books seems to be this one over here, with a giant creature, which seems to have been the final boss of the Canopic Being. And finally, this one that you were all drawn to quite heavily, called The Resurrection of Wisteria Vale. Any attempt to open it seems to fail, as it seems that you lack the appropriate amount of resolve to do so. Thus, you gathered all your books that you collected over and you placed them over to here, thus beginning the session.
You said tavern. Surely you meant saloon.
I would like to rewind back to the part where I just woke up.
What time stopping?
I.
Tavern, saloon, you know, what's the difference? It's, one's a...
Saloon, home of a beholder who scammed me out of like 7k gold, you know. There's a lot of words.
Yeah, you know.
I've been
What's
waiting for my
different?
saloon brawl this entire fucking campaign. And what's the point of a Western story if there's no saloon brawl in it?
I mean, you got your Western standoff, at the Lotus Temple. That's pretty cool.
I mean, they interfered with it, the fucking monks.
True.
Classic monk things.
So, where did we end up with the votes on where we're going?
Speaking of the vote, I'm gonna pull a crystal and note that I will not assist with anything related to sphinxes.
Anything related to what?
Sphinxes.
Why is that?
Personal reasons.
Like,
Is this
does
character personal?
Jojira has a past with sphinxes?
No, the player does.
Player. Okay,
Oh.
fair enough.
And their nature as cat-like humanoid abominations is perhaps too powerful of a debuff.
I sensed Miram in the big book in the right corner, right? The one we can't enter. Or at least I assume
Yes.
it's Miram because it's the only dragon I can sense.
If there are any other dragons here, you are not aware of them.
Alright. I wanted to, with one of the books in my claw and one of the other books in my interdimensional hoard, try entering Yorgar's book. Like with one of the books with people in it, I mean. Why, like, I don't know, something random for the one in my physical claw, and you mentioned, what's his face? Phoenix's assistant. Like that one in my interdimensional hoard. Basically, I want to try to bring those books with me into Yorgar's book. One physically on me and one in my interdimensional hoard.
Okay. So you place the book that you have into one hand, and you enter over into Yogar's book. As Yogar, the actual one who's inside of there, appears to have just been. You see that inside of the book right now, that they appear to have many awards and accolades that they have apparently won while inside of the book, on their shelf currently.
Right. Did the book enter with me?
Yes, though it seems to be simply but a mundane book.
Alright, I'm gonna try the one for my interdimensional hoard and summon that. Does that also appear to be mundane?
It appears to be a mundane book.
Hmm. You guys figured that the time is not consistent when it comes to the books now, right? That the ruler of the book might be able to change it. Like, I will inform Yogar about our findings in that area, and I will also mention my failed attempts at trying to bring one of the other books into here so he could help us examine it. But these just appear to be mundane versions of them.
Sorry, I was just fixing that token.
He's evolved.
I mean, technically, I don't
Ta-da!
actually look like that. The only one of you who has true sight is Growl, so she's the only one who can see the real me with her special eyes.
Oh.
Tell us, Growl, what do your special eyes see?
Jojira looks pretty cool, I guess.
You say? I heard Jojira looks pickled, and I don't think that's what you said.
Oh no,
I mean, yeah, that's quite accurate too.
we're all pickled.
We're a little pickled.
We're all a little pickled. You tell Professor Yogar about the book becoming mundane when you enter, as they inspect it a little bit as well, and they go, I suppose that makes some degree of sense. If you could start putting books into books, things would start getting complicated really fast. And then it raises deep and dark questions that would have to be considered, such as, what would happen if, say, one book were to expire while another one is in it? Would it be safely ejected or something else? But on the bright side, it does seem to prove to some extent that you all yourselves are not inside of a book out there, which perhaps was not a question you may have been thinking about, but I was wondering.
Does he understand what these books are, how they function?
They're like they're thinking about the information about them as you explain a bit about like what you've gone through this whole time, being able to finally talk about everything without impediment for the first time in a long time. Professor Yogar inside of their book. Here, let me actually just move Yogar's face over to there. Give me a moment. Look at that, they're huge now. Yogar's huge. Thinks I'll need some time to think about it. I'm wondering how much of it's an interaction with soul magic, but if you're familiar with a phylactery, these seem like larger versions of the same thing essentially, if you contemplate that they are but vessels in order to store a soul within them, much like my own. However, something that seems a little bit strange is that when you enter the book, it is not as if your physical body is being consumed within it, as it were. I don't think that would be, unless you would be able to enter. There's two possibilities. Either you are being brought over into the books physically, and then sort of entering a phylactery world of sorts, which raises too many questions. I don't think that this is a demiplane I'm in. It just doesn't seem to make sense that it functions as one inside of here. The boundaries are too malleable, and you've indicated before that there are sometimes random edges that can appear within. Thus, my conclusion is that you are not physically entering into a book when you go into a book. Something else must be happening to the body, but that's the extent of what I could think of.
Well, if you do need time to think about it, you could theoretically just rapidly speed up time in here after I leave to give yourself plenty of time compared to our perspective. Conversely, you
consider
could
it, but
slow things down a lot while we're in here, which could theoretically be useful.
I'll consider it, but I don't really want to stay stuck in here for any longer than I need to.
That's fair. Hmm.
And thus, you return back over to the rest of the party. Growl, you do see that one of the books, by the way, did have your friend Oni inside of it, in case that was relevant to your interest.
Does you mean Azura Demon?
He is your demon inside of it.
Is your demon? Yeah. I'm not a corpse.
Yeah, we didn't go talk to them because we felt like this was... We were missing a key character that's going to visit them.
Key character. I am made of key. Yeah,
It's true.
of course. I want to see my friend.
All right, let me go ahead and pull it up. You bring out the book titled "Use Your Demon" on it. As you go ahead and open it up, you find yourself brought over into the book where the Azure Demon is.
Yes. Dude.
Opening
you have your own
your
book.
eyes, you look around and you see that this appears to be a large, endless field of wheat. And when you investigate more closely, you see that the wheat is growing human body parts from it. But that's like under the surface of the wheat itself. So it's kind of like as long as you don't look below the surface, it's fine. But as soon as you do, you see that there's like human heads sprawled upwards and legs that have been detached from their bodies that are just kind of growing effortlessly.
Ew.
I feel like organs would be more likely than like actual heads in terms of like food.
I'm having a hard time picturing human body parts growing from wheat stalks.
It's growing directly from the ground, and the top of it is wheat. So imagine that there's like a ground here. There's like a foot, and then suddenly it just sprouts into wheat at the top of it. The same thing. There's just like a horrified face right there of some random person that has just wheat growing from its hair up to the top.
Yeah.
So it looks like a wheat field above.
Humans growing wheat, not wheat growing humans. I see.
So am I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
stepping on
Other
a
way
bunch of
around.
human heads?
What about the human heads?
Am I just stepping on a bunch of human heads?
You have the ability to walk on any surface technically, and wheat is technically a surface. If you think about it hard enough, do you think it's a surface? What do you think? Give me a deception check, Raul. Do you think wheat constitutes a surface?
Well, upon seeing that there are a bunch of human hands, yeah, I choose to believe that I can walk on weed.
Give me a deception check. Yeah, that's a
Oh my
39.
God.
Of course,
No,
wheat's a
I'm too
surface.
grossed out.
If water can be a surface, wheat can be a surface. There's nothing stopping that from being the case.
One.
The rest of you, should you be inside this book as well, I believe have various ways of avoiding walking alongside the new kind of plant here.
Yeah,
I would
your
not have
friend's
answered.
weird. If
Yeah,
they
well-
can make this place look however they want, and they've chosen this, that's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not judging, but I am a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you're judging. It's okay. We eat like bears and shit. Why can't he eat people? Right? It's not like he's human.
You
So-
notice I'm drifting slowly away from you, higher and higher.
What? It's fine. It's cool. It doesn't matter. Like you could try a little bit. It's not that bad.
I mean, they're only humans.
Well,
Only
maybe there's
human-
only humans around. Eat what's available, right?
I mean, I'm not there, but I'm just like, I'm pretty certain dragons eat humans amongst other things too.
See? Yeah.
Does Holly eat humans? These kinds of questions plague your mind as you see your friend off in the distance over there as they appear to just be having a pot and are just cooking something currently. They appear to have like a little spice cabinet just sitting there right next to them, though. They don't have a luxurious house. It's just a nice little ramshackle shack of a thing. It's very clean, but that's about it. Oh, hello again. It is good to see you. As they give you, they return your macho hug with an equally attemptable macho hug. Oh. Now, this may be the one thing that you've seen that others would have told you about Growl is that when entering other books, everybody's first reaction is to think that these copies of other people are just figments of their imagination.
Oh.
Because anything they desire materializes. And so you can see that's already the case with the Oni here. Says, you have returned to talk to me again. That's good. It's good. Welcome back.
Dude, you're living it great here. Look at the endless bounty you have around you.
It's nice. You know, I always worried about the hunt. Sometimes I try to go and get people to eat, but I don't want to do that. So now it just grows, and now I can have as much as I want. And nobody goes and ruins my house anymore because of it. And today, on the menu, I have... And they just reach into the cauldron directly, and they pull out a chicken that is currently being fried. Some fried chicken I found.
Oh, wow. Fried chicken. Haven't had that in a long time.
Oh, then here. They go ahead and just slam it down on a table as it appears to be fully cooked. They throw on a random assortment of spices. As far as you can tell, there's no rhyme or reason to the spices that they are using. You'd think that one of them might actually just be a ground up rock. But they appear very confident in their cooking right now. And when they lay it out, it looks like a very well seasoned and well cooked fried chicken.
Well,
I mean, when you think about it, salt is basically ground up rock.
exactly. I am not fussy. I'm a monk after all. I shall feast and not complain.
Nice. It's pretty good. The taste does indeed match the exterior in this case, as you find no qualms about the cooking quality as they eat as well. Tell me, how have your adventures been inside of the bookie place?
That's a good question. It's been cool. Well, actually, no, it's actually been really scary. There's like some weird big demon thing that I don't want to think about. That's just outside of here. I'm seeing a lot of people we met on our journey, and I don't know what's going on.
I see. That gets very confusing. I understand. One moment, I was standing with all of you with the little festival, and then I opened my eyes and I found myself here in this beautiful place. So I was thinking, maybe I got pushed somewhere else. And now I was wondering what had happened to all of you, and now you are back to visit. It is a dream come true.
But you can't leave, right?
Leave what?
Like this place, you with the whole teleporting thing that you do, right? Are you stuck here?
You know, I have never tried. Let me see. Maybe I can go back to where you were. If it is still there, they use their etherealness and bring you with them as you all kind of like move through a little green landscape until you arrive once again back over in Candlekeep. Looking at this Candlekeep though that you were in, it's very clear that there is some details missing. Like all the writing, upon looking at it in any amount of detail, reveals that it's mostly just gibberish and not at all a real common, but what somebody might think common looks like if they could read or, attempt to read. And the humans smell a lot better than they should.
Dude, we're still in a book. It just looks like that place, the library.
In a book? What do you mean? I'm confused.
Yeah, I came into a book to find you, and you just taken me into maybe the same book? Or like a different book? This isn't the real library. Oh my god, did I trap
Make a
myself?
persuasion. Make a persuasion check, Growl. Since let's see how good your persuasion is.
Let's see. Oh, it's amazing. These
You
rolls.
have incredible persuasive powers now. As you see the Oni, who's not particularly bright, is like, oh, wow, okay, that is crazy. That is too crazy to believe, but I believe you. Oh, so I'm a book. Wait, am I a book or in a book?
Wait. If I when I gave him a hug, did he feel papery?
Uh, no, they feel like themselves, like their real selves.
Oh, okay. No, then no, you're not a book. You're still you, but just in this book. It's like your dream book. I mean, the book itself was called the Azure Demon, which is you. This is your book.
Yes. I see. So this is my book, and I can do whatever I want. So, for example, they look somewhere, and you find yourselves back over to the open wheat field again. And then, if they look at the sky and they change the way that the clouds look by just thinking about it and what they want them to look like, and you see nothing but like a sense of pity on their faces. They go, "That is disgusting. I do not like this. It is unnatural and unreal."
Yeah, exactly. This is mess. Oh, this is all fuckfaces doing.
Means that that's food here. They pick up a random wheat from the ground of a head attached. They just bite into it in one good munch. It tastes good, but now I know it is not real good. It is fake good. I do not
Right.
like this fake good.
Exactly. This may be your dream world, but it's not real.
Oh, this pains my heart today. Okay, let's get out. Can you punch out of here with me?
Yes.
All right. You reach into the air and attempt to just like rip open the space-time continuum here in order to escape. Go ahead and make a deception check to see if you think this is possible.
I mean, books tear easy, right?
You go ahead and start ripping, and in fact, you are beginning to see that the library itself is indeed there, but you see that as you're making the hole large enough for anything to actually go through, so like even more than just like the tiniest centimeter, the entire area is beginning to quickly destabilize here inside of this book. As you hear the Azure demon cry out as if they had just had some amount of pain. Oh, ow, oh, ow, oof.
For those of us on the
Okay.
outside of the book, what does that look like?
You see the book like one of the pages just like fly open and tear itself slightly as the book
Well,
then
that,
starts stitching itself back together.
well, that's fascinating. I assume detect magic doesn't detect anything.
No, it doesn't.
That's
Same as usual.
irritating. Fucking hate
Oh,
these
ow.
bullshit non-magic powers.
Presumably, Growl, you stop that right there. I mean, you could keep going, but it doesn't seem like it would be wise.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
ow. Okay. Ow, ow. It's okay. Hold on. If I can want something, I wish myself to feel better. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I feel better or I just can't feel anything. But either way, it is the same.
What if you just wish yourself out? Oh wait, we tried that. Duh.
Okay. I wish to be back at my awful home in the real world. Yeah. You find yourself once again in a facsimile of the real thing. I can tell this is not the real one. It smells too weird. Oh, now it smells the same. But that's because I think it should smell the same. Okay, tricky these books are. I think you may need to handle this from the outside then. Who is the one that did this? Can you punch them?
I will. I'll punch them to the moon. The 3 moons, however moons there are. However many.
Excellent. I do not know what they are doing to make this happen. I do not know what they will do to stop you. But you have so much potential in you, little one. As they just go ahead and just kind of pick you up gingerly with both of their hands because they're so much larger. You have so much power.
Ah,
You have evolved so much from when you could just barely think about throwing fire.
yeah, I've grown so much, and all thanks to you. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here. I'll get us all out of here with my many fists.
You feel yourself emboldened through this experience and gain what is called resolve, which has just been added to your sheet. If you can't see it, what resolve does is that it is increased your it makes you stronger. A bunch of bonuses.
See.
You and your friends must get me out of here, and I trust you will do it. And if somebody gets in your way, then simply believe that you can beat them, and you can do it. I am certain.
I believe it. Believe it. Datebayo.
Now fly! They throw you into the air, and you fly out of the book.
Woo!
You see that the resolve spreads out to the others as well, as they have belief not just in you, but in your friends who have demonstrated great power. Let me
That
go ahead
book
and add
was
those people.
disgusting. I'm never getting
Aren't
there
we-
again.
Aren't we behind the resolve?
Hmm?
I think that was supposed to be the 4th resolve.
No, that's the third one.
Did Echoes not count then? I thought she gave everyone when I looked at the VOD.
Not every it's not always one resolve that people get. Sometimes it's like part of a resolve for some of the encounters. So you could think of it as like you are sitting at say 2.3 and just gave the remaining 0.7. Or however whatever number helps articulate the experience.
Well, I like 0.69.
Nice.
Nice.
Can I get a nice in chat?
Nice.
Thanks. I knew I could count on you, bro.
You
That's why I went all the way to Japan to meet you.
Exactly.
Thanks, elocution.
Wait, why the heck am I elocution? Huh? What?
You've been put into a mechanical body.
That's weird.
I mean,
I
it's
think you have to
better
click
than
on
the
names
Centaur.
first.
Okay, I clicked on myself and I noomed over to Echo. For whatever
That's what
reason. Okay.
noomed over to Echo.
Alright.
I think my new token is missing the health bar, by the way.
It's missing what?
Health bar.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it does. I guess maybe that's why sometimes it disappears. Maybe when we add a new token onto it, it like makes the ores. Here, let me try this. Okay, that worked. Okay, there we go. All right. So with that out of the way, I looked at the votes about which way you are all interested in going, and I have decided that that means that you will be going to the Cavern of Malice book, which is this guy.
I still have no idea where the other group found the cavern. Like, that is like incredibly, like, maddeningly intriguing to me.
No, the Cavern of Malice. It was in the forest, southwest of the city, approximately. They So you know how all of you got like you kind of seem suspicious to all the entourage over at Whitestone, and then may have had to prove your loyalty and or proof of yourselves in a various way, which may have included like waking up Lord Albert so that way they weren't totally sleepy and could actually think coherently. The other party did not do this, and so they got exiled from the city.
Well, huh?
When they went into the next chapter, they were not in the city. They were actually outside of it, being assaulted by demons, close enough to the Cavern of Malice that they found it after fighting enough demons, and they never went to the Cavern of Memory.
Wow.
It was like a big divergence point.
So their whole we're totally adventures from Candlekeep ploy didn't work, it looks like.
It did not. It did not. It doesn't help that they antagonized Titus just like y'all did, which is really funny that there's some narrative cohesion there. But yes, this is the Cavern of Malice book,
Did they
and
shake
is
him
the
down?
one that you will all turn to.
Did they try and shake down Titus as well?
They killed his bird.
Yes, yeah. There were some decisions that were made. I don't know if they were good decisions, but they made some decisions.
They also arrested Titus.
All decisions involving causing Titus grief are good decisions.
That's why you're his favorite customer.
Mhm.
Right, sorry, give me just a second as I double check one thing here. Let me look at one thing really fast.
Everybody's got one of the Azumar crystals, right?
I do not.
We've got 5 of the things, and there's 5 of us.
That's fair. I just never.
So we got 5 of them in total, or like 5 different ones?
5 total of the purple Azumar crystal. I think there were 3 of the cyan Azumar sapphire.
Okay, I don't remember. I have one of each. At least one of each. I don't know if I'm holding more.
I mean, I was holding on to all of them while we were trying to hide them from Valen. Like, I imagine I could just have had distributed them evenly after that.
I presume they don't stack.
They don't. At least because that's how it works, right? Something with the same name doesn't stack on itself.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Fair enough. What does the sapphire do again? I remember the crystal
Plus
was...
10 max HP.
Okay, cool.
I had to look up what Penacony was, Growl, because I don't play hentai Star Rail.
Star General.
Easy. I changed it to hentai get railed.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I mean,
nice.
it's
Okay.
kind of the
Welcome.
same storyline.
Also, what does this have to do with
basically.
Penacony?
Did you finish Penacony?
I did. I finished Penacony.
Well, it's like they want to put everyone in their dreams, like their best, like
I
kind of
see.
worlds, right?
I just read what you read in chat.
And Quill is basically what's his face?
I mean, what Quill's
Sunday.
plan reminded me of was the villain from Persona 5 Royal. Or Royal.
Yeah.
Penacony's dreamscape is divided into 12 main discrete dream worlds.
Well, I don't think it's probably not accurate to look up the description of Penacony. It's better if we just tell you about the villain. So basically, there's this dude, and his dream is basically for everyone to live in a utopia of their own choosing through force. Basically, is what same thing as a quill. And so the point of conflict is that people aren't actually free if you're forcing them into a utopia.
Classic storytelling.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're not batteries like they were in the Matrix. Actually, I think they technically, that was like in the original script that they were batteries powering it, and then they were like, no, audiences are stupid and will understand that. And so there's no explanation given why people are trapped in the Matrix.
Oh.
Didn't they used to do the utopia thing, but it didn't work for some reason because humans, and so they ended up making the real world basically simulation.
I'm not sure. I have to admit, my knowledge of Matrix is entirely secondhand. Although, in whichever case, let's go ahead and do this then. You open up the Cavern of Malice book. And you enter inside with that familiar sensation that you once encountered of entering over into a book.
What was sound?
For one moment.
That was me casting Long Strider on Hollow.
All right, so you go ahead and find yourselves here inside of what appears to be a stone-like structure with some lava pits nearby. Give me a moment.
What the fuck is Bak Mei doing here?
Not that guy.
This isn't
Let me
even his
fix that up.
book.
There we go. Now oh, I see. I'm making the darkness slider all the way to 1 instead of, the
Zero.
other way around, which is, yeah, that which is significant. You do see Bakmei here. And before you get much of a chance to interact, find that you almost like you're in a, you might even call it like a very short introduction cutscene of sorts. You find like the sound of a roaring echoing within the entire chamber, and immediately know that you have been thrown into a combat scenario. You may all roll initiative.
Team deathmatch.
Damn it, fuck me, I knew it.
Buckmate looks over at all of you. Oh, what? What? Just barely get a chance to say anything before it is time to
Time to duel.
so time to duel.
Nice 20 growl.
Thanks. This is
I mean, it's kind of absurd that with all these bonuses now, I got a 10 with a 3.
Is Jojira's thingamabobber working his aura?
Yeah, it should be, I think.
Is it for ability checks and saving throws, or only saving throws?
It's aura protection, so it's only saving throws.
Okay.
I think you have the same aura protection, right?
I
believe
also
so.
have it, yeah, but I won't like enable anything if yours is affecting me.
I mean, it's pretty easy to tell.
Oh, it's like literally here. Okay, yeah, I see it. It's under my thing.
Right, Ray, Growl, and Nameless, all three of you are able to act.
There's back
I
Okay, very.
just
Oh, sorry. Bakmei very quickly seems to get the grasp of the situation as they see you all enter into combat-ready stances, and he goes,
The
"So we
enemy.
are fighting something.
What did he say? You cut out.
So we are fighting something."
I don't see anything apart from
Yeah.
you.
See anything?
I mean, it's Tyrant Shadow, right? Do we any of us know anything about what that is with our Arcana or religion?
Yes, tyrant shadows, known as creepers of the abyss, are arachnoid demons that prey upon other demons. Massive hulking hunters. They are incredibly stealthy.
Do we have any reason to believe light would interfere with its ability to stealth at us?
Yes, because, and I forgot about this, as soon as the combat began, nothing happened. Never mind, that's something else. But it is a tyrant shadow, and pretty much anything from the that's made of shadow hates things made out of light, because on just on a personal basis, you know, it's like light and darkness are enemies like the British and the Irish.
Or the
What?
British and the French.
What?
Or the British and the Scottish.
Or the British and the rest of the
Or
world.
the British and the British.
I don't think I have anything that generates light other than Starbeam.
I got you. I'll fly down to the ground and I'll touch the ground and I'll try and try and find it with tremor sense, which is 90 feet, I believe.
Okay, 90-foot of tremor sense. You go ahead and touch the ground, try and see if something's like causing a tremor. Go ahead and make a perception. Is this like your action, or are you just like lightly touching the ground to see if you can detect anything?
So I made a point of saying it because normally I'm flying, so this is just, I guess I've just touched the ground and I would presume the tremor sense would then just work.
Yeah, okay. Note though that tremor sense is still a sense, and things can still hide against a tremor sense, which you suspect might be what it's doing because you don't detect it.
Okay, then what I will do is I'll have Holly like put their ear to the ground, and I will ready an action to cast a fairy fire upon it emerging.
Okay.
And Holly will, Holly will use their action to try and put their ear to the ground and listen.
That seems reasonable enough.
So, do you want to check for Holly doing that? Perception, maybe?
Yeah, go ahead and have them make a perception check as an action. Holly listens intently, but this thing must be incredibly stealthy for to hear not even the slightest sound except for your own, the ones next to you. Holly can hear all your heartbeats, basically.
Doesn't Ray have very high passive perception because of alert? Is that being factored in here?
I don't think Alert has passive perception. I think that's observant.
No, that would be observant.
Oh, okay. What is my passive perception? I guess this one's probably not as high as Sin's.
Oh, and I guess I'll start of turn effect. I'll put the aura. I'll do the aura on myself, and I'll throw the aura on Jojo as well. The classic combo.
Right.
Is this number in parentheses a passive perception?
Yes.
Yes, that is success.
I'm at 32. I don't know if anyone's higher.
Do you have alert as well, or do you have tremor sense as well?
I have blind sight and dark vision.
I have high perception.
Surely between all of us
Which
we'll
is
be able to
like-
find this thing.
I think the crux is it sounds like, from what it sounds like, we have to do an action to try and find it. So I've already readied an action. You can...
I put on my arms and visage and shit. Give me that true sight.
All right. You put on the visage and
Visage. What is wrong with my
Stealth
rolls today?
it's stealth of a 40 and it like a 41 literally beats it anyway. You have managed to deduce down Growl where it is by simply like it's just a feeling. Just a feeling. Not something that can be articulated by something that was sensed, but now with a direction of where it is, even Holly can finally deduce the point.
Then I believe. My
Growl
brain.
softly screams. What the fuck is that?
Oh, the xenomorph thing. That's right.
Yeah, the Tyrant Shadow.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I want to punch it, but I'm also scared.
Right, you do still have your action available, as you visage was, I think, just a bonus action, right?
Yes, it is.
I would like to have my readied action go off, and I will cast Fairy Fire. The range is 60 feet, so I can get it.
It's got an AoE on it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So while I can't get it, I think I can reach.
Yes, I believe that does successfully connect.
That's a good point. I use my fireball.
It also, yeah, it needs a dex save against both of those.
Bah. Okay, let's see how it does. Give me a moment.
Just kill it with fire.
Sorry, one moment. All right, the fairy fire dexterity. It nimbly dodges out of the way of the fireball, which does no damage to it due to it evasively dodging the fire. Nor does the fairy fire manage to connect on, though it seems to screech as the light emanates out from the fire. It doesn't seem damaged by that, but it did not like the light.
Alright, shine a light on it.
Oh, I forgot to give it a layer action. Whoops. Well, that's easy enough to fix. I'll just do this, and do this, and do that, and there we go. Bachmate's on her own chunk. All right, a name that you just converted to reaction and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have a bonus
Uh,
action I can use it since we found it on our turn, which means die.
Yo, Bakme should lower his initiative so we're all in the same chunk.
Bachmate will do that if told to at the beginning of combat.
Does 22 hit?
22. That will connect, yes.
And then double cast. So this one's free, and this will be at advantage now because the first one. For another 22.
All right, nice solid 40 damage onto the Tyrant Shadow.
No vulnerability. Sadness.
No, it is vulnerable. I forgot. It is vulnerable to radiant damage.
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's convenient.
All right, then if this turn is over, the Tyrant Shadow begins its turn. Sorry. The Tyrant Shadow only moves up to here initially as it kind of looks over at well, what's happening over there. Give me a moment while I go ahead and double check something. It will, from the spot here. Sorry, it's been a while since I've looked at the sheet. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, here's what it's going to do. It goes ahead and reels it back. And the only person that can reach with this right now is going to be Jojira, so that's who they're going to aim for. It just isn't in range to get to anyone else. It's going to go for a shadowy bite at you, Jojira. One shadowy bite.
That does
Aim
not
for
meet my
help
AC.
if you need help.
My AC is 38.
All right. It tries again. Oh, whoops. Wait. That didn't hit either. And the 33 does not either. Therefore, from whatever, it goes ahead and it like stomps on the ground as shadows emanate from it from 10 feet in all directions. And Jojira, you see that these shadows are attempting to cling at you in a terrible way. Make a wisdom saving throw. You do pass and will only take half damage from this. You don't know what the DC is yet, so because all you know is that you passed. So it's 10d6 cold and 10d6 necrotic, both halved against you.
I am immune to cold and necrotic.
Oh, okay. So this one will not actually affect you. Tyrant Shadow then takes one of its lair actions. As you see, the entire lair has been plunged into a magical darkness.
It is still in the place right there, because I do have blind sight.
Let me double check. You see it teleport away somewhere.
I will telepathically inform everyone else of that.
It is
I
not
also
high
have
enough
blind
to
sight.
successfully contest Growl's passive perception, which is simply too high because of the ring.
Oh.
Growl, your passive perception is the one next into parentheses.
Okay, what
to your
is that passive stuff though? What the heck? It gets a 26 just by default. Or 27 by default.
I mean, I'm assuming that it has like 30 dexterity and a prof bonus of 8, and he's got stealth expertise.
It's also in its
Heckin'
lair as
wild.
well, which probably gives it a bonus if they don't have those raw stats.
I'm actually missing the bonus. It's supposed to get another +4 on top of that. +5, actually.
Jesus.
Whoops.
However, Growl's passive perception is just too high. Growl, what is your passive perception? It's the in parentheses next to perception.
49.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Her quote unquote passive athletics is 61.
Quote unquote.
Uh,
Passive. Quote unquote.
it's all our chunk now, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. I'm a BRB a sec. If anyone rolls a nat 1, feel free to use my reaction to make it a crit. Otherwise, BRB.
Alright. I'm assuming Growl is gonna move forward and punch it, so I will just sit on Growl.
Okay, do I have a
You're right.
line of sight from here?
From there? No, I think you'd have to move up one more.
I mean, I can move one more. I just thought that this rock here might be in the way if I did that. So do I?
Maybe we're like here.
Technically, it's a straight line.
I'm not sure I have the range, the movement speed to get that far.
It's a straight line.
Upon mentioning that, Bach May will assist as you see them move over to your other side rapidly and push you a little bit closer.
I am like over 4,000 pounds.
Anything is possible with the power of ki, which is exactly what Bach May's doing.
I mean, let's just start with my breath weapon, I guess. Like, I'm almost certainly going to be doing that. I need to turn on my potent psionic prowess first, because I am going to use this as psychic energy.
You must make a dexterity saving throw.
And it fails. That would be 112 psychic damage. I don't get the 20 bonus from it being lightning because it's not lightning.
As it takes the hit, it goes ahead and will use 3 legendary actions immediately in retaliation. As you see all the shadows all around. There's like a brief flicker of the air from your breath. But now the shadows themselves everywhere are beginning to try and bite down at all of you. Everybody, please make dexterity saving throws.
This DC is lowered by 9 because I hit him with a psychic save that he failed.
I think I'll make a strength saving throw.
Me too.
That should only be 26 because that's applying Nameless's aura on top of mine. But the DC is lowered by 9.
Oh yeah, I thought I turned mine off. Is steadfast presence yours?
Yeah, that's my aura.
Okay, that's yours. I don't know where my. Oh, mine is right here.
Is yours the plus? Wait, so yours is applying automatically nameless, right? It's like yours is separate from Jujira's, right?
Jujira and I have the same effect, so I have to disable one if we're too close. So I disabled mine just now. But it doesn't
Okay.
seem like it was affecting anyone except Jojira, though, so...
Okay. So
What's the
it
range
looks
on
like
that again? Is it 10 feet?
It's 10 feet.
It's what?
It's 10 feet.
10 feet, okay.
So that's why Ray and Growl are benefiting from yours, but not mine, because they're not in range for mine.
Okay, hold on. So that is the dexterity saving throw on that Umbral Onslaught, and it looks like everybody. Jajir, you said you had 26 on that, right?
Yes, but the DC is lowered by 9 because of my Psychic Breath.
Okay. Everybody manages to avoid the worst of the shadows attempting to literally bite into all of you, and thus you will only take half of this damage rather than the full thing, which is only 18. So pretty measly. 46 cold, 46 necrotic. No, wait, sorry, that's piercing and necrotic, I think. Let me
So
double
I
check.
just took 4 damage?
I think so, but let me double check. I think it's piercing and necrotic.
It says that in the roll there.
Yeah, it's piercing and necrotic.
Only piercing and unconscious.
I needed to look at something real
So
quick. I'm looking at the
1/4 of
wording.
that is 9.
If it says a creature that damages you, if something does 0 damage because I'm immune to it, does that proc it?
No.
Okay, well, I just took 4, so he will be getting empathic feedback back from me.
That.
Holly has evasion from mounted combatant, so I don't think they would take damage as they pass. And
Oh yeah, Growl also has evasion. Wait, did Growl roll?
Yeah, they got a 47, so they took no damage.
Okay. Oh,
Evade.
okay, yeah, Reese, you don't take any damage in case you already did it.
And is it 20? Is it 9 piercing, 20 necrotic? Is that right?
Looks like it.
What's the 7?
That's for strength mod, I assume.
No. Is the 7 piercing or necrotic?
Oh, yeah, that should be added to that. So that was technically 16 piercing, so I took 8 instead of 4.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I passed. That should be halved down to 4. No, wait.
To necrotic.
Oh, wait. 16 halved down to 8. That's it. Never mind. I'm in range of my blind sight. Can I see what its legendary actions look like?
Little bloblets of shadow.
How many are left?
2.
Okay. I will inform everyone. Telepathically. Oh, I just noticed Abyssal Blessing on my effect sheet. That must be your aura.
Oh, so we are in range. Okay, yeah, just take 10 off. Just
Yeah,
have to
we
watch
did.
for it.
It's pretty easy
For
because we'll
whatever
see plus
reason, I
10,
don't
plus
see
10.
yours on. Wait, let me see. Where's my roll? Oh, I just kidding. I see it. I see it.
I mean,
It's fine. I pass with flying colors anyway.
when I hit it with my Psychic Breath, I would have been able to learn something of my choice. What's its int save modifier?
Let's see. Its int save is 18.
Plus 18?
Yep.
That's pretty high. What was its dex save modifier? We've seen that.
It was plus 24.
I'm just gonna get this out of the way.
Oh.
Action, and then this as a bonus action.
I forgot about this.
Is Holly in range? They're just kind of over there on that side of the wall.
That should only be 24.
I mean, I can just fly here.
But it should have been affected by my frightful presence at the beginning of my turn.
Hey, why is Holly so small? Oh wait, Holly was always kind of small, huh?
Yeah, Holly was always medium.
Okay, never mind. You go with the Trumpet of Sparkles, and you see the Tyrant Shadow uses a legendary action and seems to disappear away as it happens.
Can I get the wisdom save for my frightful presence? Ooh, its wisdom save is pretty low compared to everything else. It passed that, by the way. The +9 from my psionic prowess should not be in there.
Oh, okay. And let me see if its stealth check activates. I don't think it's beating that pass. Wait, did I actually beat it for once?
I think Growl's was 49. Unless I'm imagining
No,
things.
your passive perception is 49, and so it is just slightly too low to beat it. You know where it is teleported to, which is all the way down here.
I mean, I have enough move speed to.
I don't have the line of sight for that, I imagine, because I'm all out of movement.
This
It is
guy
quite-
is like Sin on steroids. What is this?
I mean, this is
How
just how
dare
shadow
you.
characters are.
Fucking rude.
You would have to. You can't hit it with the comb behind that terrain there. It is intentionally. Yeah, you'd have to be right there, for example.
Cool. Then second trumpet. Can it make a con save, please? DC 25. Lovely. And I believe this is considered. Wait, what happens if is double vulnerability a thing? Because it's vulnerable.
What do you mean by
Because it's vulnerable to if it's vulnerable to radiant damage, but the trumpet also, like, I don't know if I forget if the wording is double damage or makes them vulnerable if they're evil, which I presume they're evil. They look
Yeah,
a bit.
It's
That's it.
just misunderstood.
Okay, cool. Then in which case,
240?
I think the 48 is thunder.
In whichever case, they liked it so much they did it again as they teleport right next to the side here to avoid the worst of the trumpet.
Okay, so the trumpet didn't hit them. Is that correct?
That is correct. I missed.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Because they are not deafened then.
Wait, did they? Was that 2 trumpets in one turn?
Yes. You made it so the trumpet can be cast as a bonus action as well.
So the intention behind that was that it's still once per round. That's my bad.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Boo.
In which case, then Holly will simply use their action to dash to give me a bit more flexibility on movement, and then I'm just going to light them up with guiding bolts.
Guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt.
Sorry, swirling bolt. My bad.
The attack roll goes through. By the way, do you have any ability to see through magical dark vision?
No, but I can go on the ground and maybe see it with tremor sense.
Well, you can see it. This would be a disadvantage then. But, I mean, you know where it is, but you can't properly make out its location.
Has anybody attacked it since our turn?
Oh, wait, never mind. With tremor sense, you should be able to see it only because Growl is able to point out its location.
Okay, cool. The reason I asked is because assuming no one's attacked it since last turn with an attack, it should still be advantage from the last guiding bolt that hit it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm supposed
And
to...
now it teleports away to dodge that swirling bolt. Nameless joining the confrontation here.
I'm sitting on growl.
Wow.
Ugu.
20 radiant damage.
That's theoretically a disadvantage since you're in melee with it.
Oh, opportunity attack me at your.
I would assume it has a reach greater than 5 feet, but so if it does, it wouldn't get an opportunity attack.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'll move her. If it attacks me, it attacks me. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Okay, let me double check. Yes, its range is 10 feet, so no opportunity attack. As it does take the 40 damage from that, and the next attack made at it will be at advantage. It is also currently out of legendary actions.
It's go time, Growl.
Punch it in the face! Growl is dead.
I can't believe it. They're muted. That means
Growl,
that they
you're
are.
muted.
Oh, I was muted the whole time. Okay, well, yeah. Well, good. I don't have an attack anymore, so it's time to punch.
That first one is at advantage, so you might crit.
Oh, nice.
Not a crit, but still a punch.
Still a punch. Okay. And again.
Damage?
And again.
Oh, whoops. Did 32. Oh, perfect, actually. I subtracted 32 on accident, and then your next punch is 32 damage.
Oh, I got you. Don't worry. And of course, I got my bonus hits. Does 27 hit?
Yes, it does.
Nice. Alright, that's me.
Nice, a very solid set of. How much damage is that? That was quite a bit. 28. 23 plus 32 plus 24 plus 39. 146 damage.
Wee.
Eee, that's pretty good.
Nice.
I will use my free cleric spells and cast Swirling Bolt again. Spell slot, goddammit. Ah, hello there! I feel like I have a reaction for this. And it's
But it's very specific situation.
So, what I'll do is I'll roll the crit. Did I have a crit earlier? You know, it's fine. We can just double this damage, right? Or double the 40. I'll just roll the 46. Okay, so add that, and then the fated bolt at advantage. I presume that hits.
Radiant energy just powering out to try and hit the Tyrant Shadow.
And then
Which has taken quite a bit of radiant damage.
And I have one more swirling bolt because it's double cast, which will also be a. And I have healing.
Spell slots.
I have healing to give out because I have cast like 5 guided bolts.
I mean, you just at this point you say everyone is at full health now.
Yeah. If you have any missing health, you're not like.
If you have missing health, you don't.
All right. The Tyrant Shadow commences its move here, as with all of you right next to it, gets just a little bit closer, and it will go ahead and attempt a shadowy bite down onto you, Ray.
I would like to alert away.
I mean, Nameless could also just hop onto you and take them all.
They could.
Names? I believe that is Nameless's decision.
I'm sorry. I was watching a video and got distracted. What?
It
It's
is
trying to
attacking.
bite Ray. Do you want to bodyguard?
Yeah.
Also, heal to full.
Okay. I will heal with 9.
And of course, you can see through magical dark vision Nameless because it's been really strange if you couldn't.
Yeah. Wait, what is it? Where is this?
That is a 33.
Try again.
29.
Nope.
And a 28.
Nope.
It then will attempt to use its Shadows of Death on everybody within 10 feet of it. So those within 10 feet, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I alert away from this?
Yes, you are able to alert from that.
Yeah.
You are.
Take me with you.
Why?
Go.
Hey, that's a pretty good dexterity. Alright. As you alert away from it, it finishes its turn, but then it activates its lair action as you see it once again disappear. And something happens. Here's what happens. Growl, you can detect that it's over here. Which is, that's pretty convenient. But there is
Another one appears.
something.
Oh.
What else there is that you also detect it over here.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, the Shadow Clone is a classic Shadow maneuver.
Also, has back made done anything? Is back made just asleep?
Apparently, he
About-
spent his turn pushing me. I'm kind of heavy.
Oh, okay, fair. I must have missed that.
That's going to be Bachman's contribution for the most part right now, is they're just going to help move you around, Jira. So you have more movement speed right now.
It's kind of like I'm like his cannon. He's like moving me around and pointing me. Is it our turn?
Your turns. Yeah, it is your turns again. But now there are 2 Tyrant Shadows.
Is that Tyrant Shadow within 30 feet of Jojora? I
Yes.
can't measure it accurately. Cool, then it can take 8 radiant damage.
Which is
Yes.
16. If that was within range of my blind sight, did that look real?
Yeah. I mean, looks real enough.
Yeah, basically, I was just trying to determine if like that one isn't the fake, if one is fake, perhaps.
Right. Well, I mean, as far as you can tell, it looks real.
I mean, might as well like since I'm actually within melee range for once. I'm going to just charge in Draconic Ferocity.
Charge.
Ooh,
Oof.
rule question reminder. When do I get reactions back?
At the start of your turn.
Oh, cool.
And this is all of our chunk, so this is your turn.
Okay, cool. Well, you know what they say. Eat while... You know what? I don't know what they say.
Are you keeping track of how many of these you have, by the way?
Yes, I have 3. It's tracking on the sheet. I've got 3 out of 5 after this one.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see it now.
Yeet.
Do I just keep re-rolling until I crit?
That's crazy. Bye-bye.
All right, you do a fairly sizable, what is that, 98? On 98 damage? And you can, yeah, just roll until you crit, Judira.
98 and it's vulnerable, right?
Even at advantage, this is taking a while. There we go. It was a double 20.
A very hefty 300 damage hit cracks onto this Tyrant Shadow, which, as it takes the damage and it's wounded very heavily, it just seems to fade away.
Alright. I was about to say I was going to try to disable its ability to teleport, but that's kind of pointless now. I assume I do not have line of sight with how twisty that corridor is.
Yeah, there's that little corridor is too twisty, bit wisty.
I guess I'll just have to hope they force it to teleport into range of my breath then.
Ah, that can be arranged. Oh, I can't pick my toe. I hear it really enjoys trumpets. Can you give me a DC 25?
It's so weird to see
Oh.
something that doesn't have a sky-high con save.
So, yeah. So I checked the wording. So yeah, the wording is if it's a blah 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 blah. Is it a fiend, undead, or aberration?
It's a demon, so it's a fiend.
Cool. So yeah, so it's
It is not actually a fiend. It is an aberration.
cool. Yeah. So the trumpet does double damage to aberrations, and then the radiant part is the 4d8 plus 4. The 5d6 is thunder.
Low con save, you say?
And it's deafened.
Alright, so what's that total damage then? Let's see. That'd be what, 60 plus 36? 96?
There should be another 8 in there. Because
Another 8.
the 15 on the 48 isn't taking into account the plus 4.
Wait, isn't it like? Shouldn't it be? It should be more than 122, no? Because it deals double damage because it's a fiend, and then it's vulnerable to the radiant. So it should be 61 times 2, and then times the 15 by.
That's not all radiant damage, isn't it? I thought it was like radiant and lightning.
Yeah. So it's 15.
Thunder.
So it's 15 radiant damage.
19 radiant. It's not incorporating the plus 4 in that 15 there. It's
Okay.
only incorporating the dice.
Okay, sure. So it should be 19 radiant damage, but if the total damage is 61, it does double damage because that's a fiend or aberration, and then it's vulnerable to the radiant, so it should be doing 122 plus another 19 if it's vulnerable to the radiant.
Okay, that's another, let's say, 40-ish damage onto the Tyrant Shadow here.
But yeah, and it is deafened, but yeah, low con save. Go on, Growl, you know what to do.
I do, but I mean, it's not teleporting. So it sucks. For Jajira, but not for me. Okay, let's go.
I mean, if you do need to be ferried around, Holly still has their action to pick you up if it teleports away.
Big hit. 32 damage.
Yeah, stunning strike.
The Tyrant Shadow is currently stunned.
Ooh.
You get advantage on this. Yep, and that does connect. And the Tyrant Shadow takes 26 damage.
Wait, can they use lair actions while stunned?
That's a great question. And the answer is it doesn't matter. You see that this Tyrant Shadow fades away into shadow as it gets pummeled quite enough from these hits.
Stun says incapacitated. Incapacitated says can't take actions or reactions. I guess it depends on whether or not you think a lair action counts as an action.
I think it depends on the layer action.
Oh, it's dependent on the lair action. Okay.
Alright.
So the answer is yes, they can take lair actions as long as.
I think it depends on the reasonability of it. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was messing with the initiative order on accident. There we go.
So we can assume it made 2 shadow clones and we can't see the real one. In that case, I think with my breath weapon, I'm just gonna like blast randomly this direction.
Yeah, I'll use some movement to like walk around. Come out.
I just realized you
Can
can't see my
I
thing.
move to the center and use a action and attempt to find it?
Like a perception check?
Yeah.
Yes, you can use an action to do a perception check if you would like.
Okay.
You blast inside of that direction, Georgira.
It is 10 feet wide, if that helps.
A bit of illumination appears throughout the chamber and then fades away as things return back to a magic darkness.
Wow.
You
Wait,
attempt to
I can
proceed.
re-roll that first one. Hold on. Let's just count the first number here. All right. I give up. 22.
Perceiving is fake.
I don't see shit, guys.
Yeah, having walked around, your passive perception is not picked up on anything.
Curious.
I mean, the most likely places are here and here.
Well, you know, I still have a bonus. I shall use Step of the Wind, run, or
You need some more speed.
teleport.
It's what Bakme will ask you, Grow.
Ask me what? What do you want?
Do you need some more? Do you need some more speed?
Oh, I do.
They will go ahead, use their action to pick you up and bring you a bit closer over here.
Thank you. Alright. Do I perceive?
I don't think she needs Sabakme's help, because when a monk dashes, they get triple speed instead of just normal speed extra.
No, but I mean, like, I don't need to use it if he's just gonna pick me up, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that understanding? You don't. Your passive perception isn't picking up on anything. In order to detect a creature that's successfully hidden, you're going to need to use a action for a perception check.
What if I? Okay. Okay, that's my bonus.
This is still the same turn, right?
Yes, it is still the same turn.
Cool, just checking.
It's the third turn, I think, which is my second turn, because all of y'all got to go before it, and I didn't.
Cool. I still have my action if we actually do find it.
I have my bonus. I'm not sure what to do.
I've used my everything except my reaction.
I use my bonus to just punch the air.
Is this a punching of the air, like an attempt to find
Yeah.
a location?
Yes. Why not?
Go. That sounds ridiculous. I don't know why that would work. Make a deception check. Why would punching the air somehow manage to find it? That's insane. And as you're punching to the left over here, you do reveal its location, which is right here.
You got any more than unarmed strikes with stunning strike?
Well, I mean, that was one of the bonuses, I guess. If that counts. But I can do stunning strike. And also my brutality to stop it from moving.
Alright.
If I can find my skill. Which I
I
can
think I'm
never
gonna
do.
cast Haunt on it since it keeps trying to
Oh, did my
disappear.
thing disappear? Where did my brutality go? Oh yeah. Oh, there's no description. Okay, great. Okay, yes.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm
Okay.
just double-
Sure. Its movement should be reduced by 10 feet at least.
Huh. I see the description like on your sheet, but when I post into the chat, I don't see it.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, right? I think they've changed it so you have to click on it. Oh, actually, no. I don't know. Mine just doesn't work for some reason.
Give me just a second. I was just double checking something. Alright, so this was an unarmed strike for 23 damage onto it. 31 will connect. And you name this as used haunt on it to curse a hostile creature. You always know where the creature is. Interesting.
Does it still have all its legendary actions, or is that
It still has 5. It hasn't used a single one.
okay? I might wait till the end of the turn to do that. I don't know what options it has to
Let's
dodge this spell.
That's 8, and it still managed to pass. What is this?
Damn.
But I think that might be all your punches now. I think that might be all the punches you had.
Sure. If it's just the one, yeah.
And nameless, I think you had the. Did you have your action right?
I have
Yeah,
not done anything this time.
I used the perception check earlier and then action surge to use that.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
that
yeah,
DC
That's the same turn.
is.
The same turn, right?
Yeah, it's the same turn. That's why I was
Okay.
asking you if Ray still had their action. I didn't see if they used it.
Yeah, the only thing I've done this turn is I used my reaction to turn the JoJo attack into a crit and then did the fated bolts part of it. I've not actually done anything. Holly did the trumpet and that's about it.
I think Growl's stunning strike DC should be higher than that. I think it should be 29.
Oh.
The monk capstone lets you add your dex mod to your DC, and your not aspecting lets you add your strength mod to it too. So it should be 8 plus 7 plus 4 plus 4 plus 6. So I think that's 29 total.
Okay. If that is the case, it will the legendary action to avoid the worst of that. And let's see how it does against this. Tranquility. It will be okay.
What about the other one?
The other one.
Oh, I thought that was like that one and then another hidden one.
We already got rid of the 2 shadow clones, I think.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
What if there's actually another one?
Then
So you go ahead
assuming
and-
it's within 300 range, it can make the save.
You attempt to tranquility it as it manages to avoid the worst effects of it with a very nice wisdom saving throw against it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so I'm just double checking one thing. All right, then I think that's it in terms of actions.
I got one more for you because I can bonus action.
Swirly bolt.
Okay, that's me. Oh, we're full health. Okay, never mind.
As it takes that 78 damage. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Okay. On its turn, this is before its layer action gets a chance to activate. It will go ahead and use. Oh wait, Bachman, why are you over there? Go and join the rest of your team in the chunk. The Tyrant Shadow expends all of its legendary actions in order to make the shadows all around inside of this layer once again try to claw at you. But this time, rather than going for the bites that it was trying last time, it is going to make it whisper through the shadows, try to psychologically attack all of you through wisdom saves. I think it's learned its lesson from strength saves, which don't seem like they're very effective here.
Oh no, a wisdom
Everybody,
save.
please make a wisdom saving throw.
You mean deck saves, not strength saves? I didn't make any strength
but,
saves. I just made a deck save earlier. Yep.
Dex save,
I'm
strength
gonna
saves,
use-
the same thing,
Oh
you know?
my
It's
God.
the same.
My rolls are so bad today.
Well, we do have the nameless talismans now.
Yeah, you can just slap down a reroll if you need one. Wait, what is the rec? What's the
You
DC?
do not know what the DC is.
Okay,
I
great.
don't think it's been. I don't think it's been revealed yet.
Good thing my save.
Well, I
was good.
passed with a 26 when its DC was reduced by 9. So it's 35 or lower.
Oh my God, I'm using my lucky.
Yeah, that's a whole range of possibilities right there.
You can wait. Hang on. Wait, what is growl?
I rerolled my
use
one.
your 3, and you can add. Is it half? Hang on, let me check. Is it half proficiency or full? Oh wait, I'm looking at my spell list. That would explain why I can't find it. Oh, twice the proficiency. Oh shit. Okay, so that's 14, right? You can have 14 of that.
No.
Is this too late for my frightful
Add it
presence
to,
if I forgot about
just
it?
add it to the 28, actually.
Oh, frightful presence. Oh, I mean
So
that's fear, right? It can't be
yeah,
frightened anyway.
I menace it.
Menace. Oh, what is a wisdom save?
I mean, if I can just make it be menaced instead of frightened, if it's immune to frightened, that's what I meant. And since it
Yeah.
already rolled that terrible save. Why did it reroll though?
Oh, I was rolling again because I forgot what the previous roll was. I didn't even
It
look
was-
at it. I just rolled, and I was like, "Oh wait, it's immune," and I deleted it immediately.
It rolled like really low.
All right, then it is menaced. Okay. For everybody here that just used all of that, give me a moment. It did use a special legendary thing for this. So this would be this much cold and then this much necrotic. So half of this. Half of 66 cold damage halved and 57 necrotic halved.
Wait, half of that and then
Half of that and half
Okay,
again
half
if
again,
you're
yeah.
if you're resistant.
yeah.
Wait, sorry. Cold. Which one's cold? Which one's necrotic?
66 cold, 57 necrotic.
57 necrotic. Okay, I only take a fourth of that.
I
Let me know when you're done applying any damage from that.
do I heal? Oh wait, no. It's not this. It's Fenrir who has the white dragon mask. That I can't absorb cold. What am I thinking?
Oh right, I do absorb cold.
Yeah,
Not that it matters.
you like just heal. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So am I resistant though? I am resistant to necrotic, so this is hard. Okay.
You already had cold immunity? It gets absorbed with the dragon mask. You need to have already had cold immunity before the mask.
Yes.
Yeah, then Jojo.
Yeah, for you, Jojo.
I literally
name
had
it.
cold immunity from like session 18.
Nameless, did you already have cold immunity?
No, I have it now. I don't absorb it. Well, actually, hang on.
Okay.
I think I have to
That's
like
alright.
activate something or something if I want to absorb it, but it doesn't matter because I'm at full health anyway.
Got it. Makes sense. All right, and then after that, Swarm of Shadows. It liked it so much, it's doing it one more time. Please make another Wisdom saving throw.
Boo.
That's illegal.
Is this the same ability?
It is the same ability.
Alright, I don't care then. I don't need to roll.
Wisdom save. Wisdom save.
Do we know the DC yet?
No, you all keep passing, so you have not been able to see what the DC is.
Oh,
Well, since Growl passed with a 33, we know it's 33 or lower now.
Sure.
Growl used the plus 14 bonus from, or Nameless provided a plus 14 bonus to Growl.
yeah, I don't think
With
they
that one
passed.
that just rolled 35 seconds ago?
That's the one
Growl-
that that's the one for the most recent attack.
Yeah, the 30
We don't know if
earlier.
that we don't know if that passed though.
Oh. You just said that we did though, right? Because you just said half of this.
I meant half it is as in like anybody that passed gets half of that. You don't know if Growl is passed yet.
Yeah. Hang on.
It's a 33 to
Might
pass.
I
It's a
use
mystery.
this one? If you're Oh,
I mean,
you have
you can
to
just
use
throw
your
Nameless's
own
talisman on
reaction.
top of
Okay,
that
so
if
I
you
can't
want.
give you that plus 14 again because it's your own reaction. I can give you saving throw. Oh, you can runic shield. Wait, what's runic shield? Hold on, please hold.
What's
I
this
don't
ability?
remember what my character does.
It's been a while.
You can use your action again when oh, this is just for strength or con. Okay, so that doesn't apply. Okay, I can just give you a reroll.
Oh, okay. I keep rolling below 10.
Oh no!
I don't. Wait, how many do I have? I have one more. I
Okay.
have one more.
Brother,
Dude!
no.
Are you okay?
Okay, I'm using my lucky.
You're not risking if it's passed or not. You're like, I'm just gonna.
No,
I need
thank
4 dice.
you.
This work.
I'm very scared of mind fuckery.
Sometimes that's what it takes. Okay, so you pass. Everybody pass, and you will take that half of the 49, half of the 49 again. So just half and half. That was its main action it did by using but there's 4 legendary actions. Sorry, give me just a second. I'm checking something.
Wait,
All right,
what?
and now it's time for its layer action. Everything is still in complete darkness, and it can't repeat its clone maneuver 2 times in a row, fortunately. So, it's a new layer. What's my 3rd layer action? Please hold. I never needed a 3rd one, so I forgot what it was. I have to remember by looking at its sheet. Here's what it's going to try and do. With its legendary action, layer action, sorry, the shadows that are all around are now beginning to try and coil all of you to the ground by attempting to restrain you. Everybody, please make strength saving throws.
I think I'll make a strength saving throw.
I love strength saving throws.
Excuse me?
At advantage.
Sorry, what was that again?
Strength saving throws.
Oh. What's wrong with my rolls today?
You might have answered this before, but Aqua, because Holly uses the saving throw bonuses that Ray has, does that include advantage or no?
No, it doesn't include advantage.
Okay.
All right. If these are the final rolls, then Grau, here's what you see happen as a 32 is in fact a fail against this, and the shadows try to bind you to the ground. As you see that there's like a big cocoon of black shadows that are like restraining Grau, pulling them down to the floor. And that's it. That's all they do.
Oh, it's like a hug from Ning.
Probably a meaner shadow than Nameless.
No, I did learn that Nameless is also evil.
That's shadow profiling.
She literally told us.
It's true. If you guys want to do your turns, I need to remember how my healing works because modifiers.
Nobody here does lightning or psychic damage besides me, right?
Nope.
What?
Nobody here does lightning or psychic damage?
Nope.
Okay. I was considering giving it vulnerability to one of them because its con save sucks, but that would just be for me.
What's doing damage? I don't know that term.
Yeah. Alright, let's try to stun it again.
Right. You go for the first punch, and its immediate reaction is to be incredibly annoying.
And stunning.
You know where it ported to. Yeah, I don't think it's going to succeed on this stealth check. Right.
It can't make. I don't know if it needs to make rolls anymore because I use Haunt on it, so we just know where it is at all times now.
Yeah, you're right. It passed against the passive perception, but haunt means you know where it is, which is to the south again.
Oh,
That's
it
49, isn't it?
it should have less. It's 10 feet less of movement. If that makes any little bit of difference.
I think it's
In this
not
case, no,
using
as
its
it's
speed.
teleporting.
Just because I reduced his movement speed. I can't click
Hawkmate,
on
looking at the
myself.
situation, will chime in with some wisdom for you, Growl. Perhaps if we
What?
cover everywhere I could teleport to.
Okay, why don't you go then?
I mean,
Uh,
I'm the character here with no mobility, so I'm staying in the center.
Yeah,
I mean, I can just
get
like
it,
put
I
up
get it.
walls,
Bug me,
Or-
throw me.
whatever reason.
Okay, I'll get it to teleport. Blast it, Hollow.
Ollie
Blast.
goes for the blast, and it, having no idea what's happening on the other side, tries to go back over to here to dodge the sparkles,
Wait, did
which
it?
is where you see it growl in front of you.
Wait, what was that? I tried. Wait, did it like teleport before I hit it?
It's got its
Yes.
legendary action is like an alert, basically, that
Okay.
teleports it.
Which means you don't blow your key at least,
However,
I think, on the stunning strike.
It is now teleported right in front of you, Growl. As it, you don't know you can see any shock on its face because it has no eyes, but you think you see some expression of shock. It will try to be annoying and dodge this one as well, which is when you see Jojira. It is now in front of over here next to you.
I'm not at my computer, so I can't take advantage yet.
Can I just not? Am I not able to hit it before it leaves him?
No, but you can tell that it's running out of chances to do
I
this
see.
very
I see.
rapidly
I see.
as it's getting pushed around everywhere.
Fair
Oh
enough.
yeah, it started its turn next to us, so should be 16 radiant damage, please.
But
Its in saves was okay, right?
pretty
It's like
good.
plus
I'd say
18.
plus 18 is pretty good.
I think this is probably the first time I've been annoyed by how few con saves I have in my spells. Because like nothing has a terrible con save, so I've always been looking at other saves to target. Right, well, 10 feet of movement, Draconic Ferocity.
It will teleport one more time, and it's exhausted, unable to really go any more than this. This is as much as it can teleport.
I don't have any fucking spell I can convert into a lightning con save, so I can't try to disable its teleporting ability.
Growl, you've only used 2 punches. You still have the access to the rest of them, as it no longer seems to. If it can teleport, it would be unwise, as it would have no legendary saves remaining.
Well,
Yes.
actually, I do have Shockwave, but do I want to use a 5th level spell for this?
Probably not. We have like three more encounters
What's
to
wrong
go.
with my rolls?
Oof, that connects.
What last time?
Oh, let's see if this goes through. It will use its last legendary action in order to save against it.
No matter.
Then we do it again.
It has no more tricks up its sleeve.
Oh, Jesus. I need to bathe in sage. I assume that doesn't hit. Oh
That
my
will
god.
hit. 25 goes.
And one more stun.
Let's see. It will fail, and it is currently stunned.
Okay, there you go. Finally.
Ray, actually, I can hit it without hitting you if I just aim my breath carefully. Actually, not that I can see that far, but
It's okay, I'll just move.
Move.
it auto fails dex saves when it's stunned, right?
I don't think it's Oh, dex saves? Yes, it autofills dex saves.
Alright, I'm going to blast it with my lightning breath then, while it's stunned. Arcana will take breath.
Yo.
Alright.
I'm reloading Candlekeep. Why are all my rolls under 10?
Wow, what is that? -168. That's pretty good.
Wait, why do you move me? I don't need to be moved. Anyway,
Oh,
that's
I thought you said you
109.
couldn't see that far.
I
That's
mean,
why.
I don't need vision to use my lightning breath. I was just noting that I wouldn't know if Ray was right standing there, so then I would hit her too, in theory.
Just
And I am going to attempt to disable its teleporting legendary action with this lightning damage.
Oh, how does that work?
I am a scion of the first scion. I will show the ability now.
I was saying I could probably just like put in a bunch of walls so that it can't fit into those spaces.
It's the last one of. It's literally the last like bullet in the description.
And thus, its stalk ability has been disabled, at least for the meantime.
it's an advantage if it's stunned, right? Melee attack.
Yes, attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
21 hit? Question mark?
Its AC is 22, so that's not going to connect.
God damn it. Petition to Wizards of the Coast to remove Dex and AC when they're stunned.
That's how it worked in previous editions.
Well, you know what they say. In this economy, wait, do I not have any? Huh? Do I really not have Sacred Flame prepared? Wow, okay, cool.
Word of Radiance. It's irritant damage.
It is.
Is Holly immune to that?
We can do some things.
You would think as a celestial they would be.
Can you give me a con save, please, Aqua?
One Constitution saving throw. Very nice.
You know what? Can I target myself with this since it comes from me?
Sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
They want to hit themselves with the AoE.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I fail my saving throw. Oh no, radiant damage. No, ow. The radiant damage, ow.
Ow, radiant damage, no.
Healing.
I know.
It is half of that you absorb, right? That it normally works.
I don't remember what it said on your item, your mask.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I will, you know, just feel free to skip me while I work out my healing, and someone else can do if they have anything left.
Yeah, was that it? Any other actions? Otherwise, I think that might be it.
Yeah, it says half on your mask.
Thank you.
I've got a movement, so I can get to the center just to have more lines of sight.
I mean, I guess I think I have a bonus action to do some healing. I'll cast Healing Word for free.
Right. On the Tired Shadow's turn, then. Here's what it does. The Tyrant Shadow does nothing. It's stunned. It cannot act.
Oh, is this done? I missed that. If it's not doing anything, can I tag it?
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it. If
Okay.
it was stunned right after what Growl did.
Sorry, I stepped away to get some wasabi piece.
For some sushi, or just like literally a piece of wasabi.
Wasabi peas.
Oh, you don't have wasabi piece?
A piece of wasabi? Like you're just grabbing a chunk of wasabi and just eating it?
Oh, wait, hang
It's
on.
peas.
Let me type it. Wasabi
They're like
peas.
bowls of wasabi.
Oh, I see. So it's like how there's kind of like wasabi chaos, but this is like wasabi peace. Got it.
Yes, that's what I said. I don't think that hits. Does that
A
that
20
doesn't hit,
doesn't actually
right?
connect.
I thought
It
CC
only
was
has an AC of
22.
22.
Oh.
Yeah.
25
Let's get some damage in for the first
plus
time. Nameless is
23,
attacking.
Yes.
48.
Did you all know Nameless is like 9 levels fighter?
Yeah, who would know
Same-
that? I would know that.
You have
How many
marked,
extra
so
attacks
the
do I have?
animations
Someone
are
tell
hitting
me. I don't even know.
You
I think it's
two.
just 2. That's all you
Is
get.
it just 2? Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Fighters
2.
get 3 at 11.
Okay, yeah, I only have 2. Okay, 48.
All right, nice. Great job. All right, the Tyrant Shadow's turn. It does nothing. But the layer action, it can finally return a bit. It cannot hide anymore. As its layer action activates and you see it spread out.
Perhaps we
Its
suggest
stun
that
is over.
Bakme he starts stunning.
Okay. Bakumi's been focused on mobility this whole time, but will now try to go for the stuns over to here. So they go for their Thunder Strikes. Their con save is actually higher than that. And then submit. This Tyrant Shadow that they're aiming at does successfully get use one of its legendary actions. And interestingly, as it uses its legendary action to avoid the stunning strike, all of them lose a legendary action.
Okay, I know what I want to do. I am going to aim my breath weapon to hit this. And then I'm also targeting the one next to me with my breath weapon, which I can because of my Shock Blast enchant. So I'm hitting both of them.
Right? That's dexterity saves on both.
Yep.
They are pretty cracked dexterity-wise, however.
Yeah, like even with the +9 for making this a psychic spell doesn't help. Okay.
You slap this Tyrant Shadow with your draconic ferocity.
That's my turn.
Can I get both of them with a 60-foot trumpet?
I think so, yeah, just barely, but I believe that is possible.
Cool.
It might hit Bakme because I don't think he's good aligned.
Back may move. Okay.
Yeah, Bakmei's fast. Bakmei's a speedy boy.
Yeah, and I'm lawful good, so
Little
it
guy.
literally just goes over me.
This is a little guy with lots of speed. You see that they try to teleport away to get away from the trumpet, but they cannot because their teleportation is currently disabled.
Cool. In which case,
Speaking of which, I am going to disable it again when I hit with my Draconic Ferocity.
Yeah.
so it's
What's the damage on this?
Yeah, I'm working. So it's 130 plus an extra. So it's 151 if they fail, and it's I presume just half that if they pass.
Yeah.
And then
So let's see. That is. So how much was it you said?
Uh,
He said 151.
yeah, 151 on fail, half if pass.
Okay. Top left. That means.
I'm being out damaged by a fucking trumpet.
Oh, whoops. This tyrant shadow fades away into shadows.
Is this one stunned?
Sorry, give me a second.
It used the Lego to resist the stun.
Drat.
All right, so you go after that tyrant shadow right there. That's the one that passed against the trumpet.
It's like, you know what? It won't pass again, surely. Cantrips, it's your birthday. Word of.
What are the chances? It's only a +8. Oh my god. They're stealing all of their rolls from Growl.
Bruh.
That's illegal.
Yo, I actually started to keep track how many under 10 rolls I had. It was very sad.
I did that for like the first 10 sessions. Like 90% of my rolls were like under like 8.
Question about
I
the
mean,
resolve.
vice versa. All the attack rolls against me, there was only like 4 out of like 30 that were below 14.
For the healing buff on resolve, is that applied on, like, is that limited to like once per overall action that heals, or do I get it if it's like a separate healing instance? Specifically, one of the features is I can add up all the healing I've done and half it and give that to someone else. So with the half that I then give to someone else, can I add that healing on top or no?
No,
Okay, cool.
it's just the first.
So just one. Got it. That's fine. That's what I presumed.
Recursion is fake.
Well, you know what's not fake? Guiding bolts. I'm not prone. What? I'm not. Hello?
Oh yeah, Growl is still restrained. Oh, a nice crit. It's when I hit.
Advantage.
This tyrant shadow fades away.
Of course, the real one is the one farthest away.
And just confirm, you ruled before for the flat 20 healing when I cast the spell. I don't get that from the double cast, do I? It's only on if I actually have to use a spell slot. Is that right?
Right.
Okay, cool.
Wait, the double cast still uses a spell slot though.
Yeah, but I'd only get one healing, not two healings.
Gotcha.
But the but the resolve does apply on this healing, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Although you've casted a lot of, you've casted a lot of guiding bolts. How have you only used 2 of your first level spell slots?
I've been using the cleric ones, the free ones.
Oh, I see.
Which I'm just about to mark off one
Yeah,
now. Yeah, of course.
Ray using the power of the light. If this helps with your I think Ray, you're finished up. Ollie's finished up. Jira's finished up. Growl's currently restrained, but these shadows that are encompassing them do look like they are destroyable. They're kind of like a shadowy net.
Wait, is it my turn again? I thought I did it.
Yes. Although you are currently restrained by a bunch of shadows, which is pretty inconvenient.
Meh. I was trying to break free.
Okay.
So
Let's see if you can. Let's see if you break free of this. This will take a. So normally this will take an action to perform the check, unless you have some other way of being able to escape from the restraints.
I'll just teleport out.
You can only use your gloves as teleport when your speed isn't 0, and restrained sets your speed to 0.
Does that make sense to you, Growl?
It does.
The character?
The character? No. That don't make no sense.
Then what are you going to do about it then?
Teleport out! This makes no
Make
sense.
the deception check. What does it mean? I can only teleport when I can't move. You teleport back up right out of the shadows.
Fuck that.
Yo, Crystal, you hit?
She go.
Alright.
She's eating a whole plate of
So you
wasabi
eat all the
now.
wasabi. When she gets back, she can heal for 22.
Yeah. I can't believe they're just literally grabbing like whole pieces of wasabi and just eating them raw. That's insane.
Yeah.
Wheel.
Oh, did you hear
Right.
about the heal, Crystal? Heal for 22. There
I
you
remember you saying you were checking to see how your heal worked.
go. Yeah, it was literally just then, so heal for 22.
22. Okay.
Growl, you zoop on over with incredible speed after teleporting out of the restraints.
Whew,
Your
okay.
gloves that allow you to teleport are confused because that shouldn't be possible.
But it is. And I beat him up.
Go for the punch. With only 22 AC, it's going to get hit by every single one of these, I'm pretty sure.
Oh wait, I forgot to put dimension one.
I'm like over here.
Are you going to be an actual fighter again, Nameless?
Is it? If it's stunned, yes. Was it stunned?
It's got a lot of
Like-
Legos left.
Yeah, I didn't bother studying it. It's gonna resist any.
I mean, using up its resistance is still decent.
Sure. But I'm lazy. I don't want to find the button.
As its last bit of temporary HP is like taken off, it is badly injured from the barrage of hits it has received this turn.
I had no idea it's giving itself temp HP.
Yeah, I still didn't know it had temp HP.
Oh wait, actually, I shouldn't have been able to do those bonus hits. Because I used
What?
Step of the Wind to get across.
Backman doesn't have any actions left. They were going for the stuns earlier, right? I was gonna
Yeah,
say
my
they
bad.
can move, but they cannot.
My bad.
They could not.
Ignore that.
I will add back the
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 49.
what do you know? Math is fake. Tyrant Shadow is still badly injured after that barrage of hits has taken. Dark Spear. I can't believe.
Stab.
Thing was
21.
can't believe
still stabbing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too bad. I'm sorry. What was the first one? I forgot. Oh, 21. Okay. So 47.
Nice. That does connect. Your resolve is making these hit a little bit harder, which is nice. Because the resolve adds +2 damage to each of your hits.
Oh, I see.
Okay, it still has 4 legendary actions left at the beginning of its turn here. So it's gonna pull out that's. You got something?
Yeah, I was about to move close to Jojo.
Yeah, I was about to say they want to get next to my steadfast presence.
Oh, okay. As it's not a surprise when it uses its 4 legendary actions and its main action to once again try to grip all of you with its Shadows of Death. That is a Wisdom saving throw DC 33. Now I can actually show what it is.
Nice.
It's not an advantage, but it doesn't matter.
I'm just going to roll half. I'm going to roll it in advance there. You can subtract the relevant amount as necessary, and it'll do it one more time. The darkness. The darkness tries to get you, not the darkness.
No dragon is afraid of the dark.
Mostly because they can see in the dark, and therefore there is no such thing as darkness around them. Oh yeah, Greg, you don't even take half from this because your capstone means that even if you for things that would normally do half, if you pass, you take nothing.
Oh.
That's
Wait.
fun.
Is it?
Hey, that
Have I
reminds
just been
me.
taking
I
damage for
picked
no reason then?
evasion for something. That wasn't Dex. Hold on.
I don't think there are ways to. I think the
It's the
closest is Mizium
capstone.
Power for magical.
It's a capstone.
Or-
Unless you do that.
Let me double check something.
Wait, so
Oh, I
I
see.
picked-
Because
I picked wisdom. Wait, did I pick wisdom? I don't pick wisdom.
Anyway, you picked wisdom for your evasion.
I think so.
I picked constitution for mine.
Okay, that's weird because I thought I picked the same as yours.
wait.
I mean, we
Oh, I
both
found it.
made our auras of protection scale off constitution. You might
Yeah,
have
yeah,
picked a different
yeah. We were
evasion.
talking about this because I was like, evasion, like, I get the best value out of constitution, theoretically. It is wisdom. I mean, sorry, it is constitution. So, never mind.
all right. And Grau, sorry, you were saying something.
Wait, so have I not needed to take damage this whole time?
You have not needed to take half damage as you kept passing over and over again.
Oh
Part of
my.
the monk capstone was basically evasion to everything. In that, normally you would take half damage, but if you would take any half damage from failing a save, you just don't take any damage at all.
from
Oh my
passing it.
god. What the hell was my HP before?
I mean, I would assume it was full. But yeah, like that
Yeah, I
nifty
think-
little
it was
thing is called
full.
avoidance.
How much damage is the second one?
Let me check. It was the second one, which I rolled up there, was 61 cold and 45 necrotic.
Oh. Wait, I was using that one as the first one. Alright, let me keep scrolling.
And the other one was 48 and 47.
Alright, let's do this. That one is 12 damage.
Okay. And then for its legendary action here, what it will do is, oh, whoops. Sorry, not legend. Layer action. I was trying to say layer action. It cannot do the double move again. Can't make any of this darkness dark because it's still dark, and lighting the cave has not been the strategy for this particular fight. So its layer action is just going to be to try and restrain everyone once more. So please make a strength saving throw as the shadows attempt to bind you to the ground.
Getting rude.
But with a DC 33, it's just not enough.
52 gang, rise up.
If everybody is past those, then it regains its legendary actions and it is back to where it is.
So does
It is
Grau go
all of your
first, or?
turn.
Oh, so what I'll do, I'll use, I'll save Holly's action to pick someone up in case we need to transport. I'd rather have Bakme use their, like, attacks rather than, you know, pushing people around.
Alright. I'm going to go straight forward then. Double checking. This damage, what I think it is. Alright, so that's approximately like a good 80 damage from Buck. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a good 80 damage from Bakme, not 329 damage.
Are you sure?
It tries to teleport away from this, but it cannot because it's currently been disabled.
Alright, I will try to stun it again.
Does that use up a legendary action for trying?
No, it doesn't. But we'll instead use a different action in response to the first hit that you did there, Grow. Which is that it is going to
That is a
try
successful
to use
stun.
its. It is going to legendary resistance. It's going to go ahead and use its Umbral Onslaught to try and bite at everybody within the shadows. Please make dexterity saving throws as it attempts to shadowy bite, dealing half this damage on a failure.
Dex save? You mean a strength save? XD?
Heal the master.
So I took 5 piercing damage. You know what that means, kids. I can't even remember where everything is. It's been so long.
Hey, look at this. 17, 18, 19, 18. These rolls. Wow, your 13 was the lowest of that, which is pretty funny.
I had to re-log in just to roll above a 10.
That's how it worked, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was just having a bad algorithm session.
Just did 43 psychic to it through empathic feedback.
Right. It has no more legendary actions remaining.
I shall stun once more.
And this time it is stunned.
Nice. Time for advantage, baby.
It is very close to death at this point. It is near death, you might even say, if you were trying to be technical about it. That'd be an oddly specific wording.
Before y'all kill it, can I just heal myself real quick? Oh no, I failing my save. I mean, I'm failing my save on purpose. Oh no. Is Holly able to voluntarily waive the part in the trumpet where good creatures take no damage from being blasted?
I mean, I'm not sure why you would use up your trumpet charges just for healing when you can just do that infinitely with your cantrips.
I mean, why not? Why not both?
Yeah,
Big
you don't have
speed
to heal
fly
me
her.
either. I can also infinitely heal once we get some downtime.
Yeah, I'd say Holly could intentionally choose to target specific people.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, you're gonna get hit by the thunder, though.
Well, what I would do is I would just use the Sparkles trumpet, which is only radiant. But since we're just here to kill this thing.
Crumpet. Crumpet.
Cool, finally. So
They breathe one more radiant blast of trumpetness over at the Tyrant Shadow. It like literally gets vaporized, like it's been blasted by a beam of light as it fades away out of existence. The Tyrant Shadow has been slain.
and you
The
level
great
up.
evil has been defeated.
I pat Holly on the head for doing a good job, and then look up into the sky, expectantly. Fate. I've killed an evil thing. Good deeds. Starts tapping her foot against the ground.
You get a singular good deed orb. Oh,
Oh, I am so quitting this once we get out of here.
Okay, so when we were last in Legion of Iron, I gave the Ring of Malice to Lord Albert, who gave it to Reynard. So we theoretically don't have that Ring of Malice anymore, right? Unless part of the story involves us having the ring, I guess.
You do not appear to have the ring on you. But regardless, at this point anyway, as Bachmay looks over all of you, they you see that they are beginning to fade as they go. I feel myself being drawn elsewhere once more. But this was a confusing but entertaining experience.
Does he look exactly as he did in Canopic Being?
Yes, they look exactly the same.
And are we dressed as we were in Legion of Iron in the Paladin armor?
No, you look the same.
Oh. Can I tell what's happening to him?
Uh, they are returning back to their original story as they go. They just tell all of you that this has been quite the fun diversion.
If you're trapped in a book, we'll free you. Bye.
If he was a real person like Valen, we would have found his book probably, right?
Not necessarily. I don't think like we found everyone, so we don't know.
We didn't find Caro, for example.
Yeah.
No. No.
You return, having found a newfound resolve for your efforts. As the Cavern of Malice has been conquered. Let me go ahead and add some further resolve to everyone. Further resolve, further resolve, further resolve.
That's a lot of resolve.
That's a lot of resolve.
Okay, I was about to say I don't think I got mine, but there it is.
Calm yo selves. As that's it. That's basically the end of the session, unless there's anything else you would like to do in the meantime or discuss what you would like to do next as the Tyrant Shadow is defeated.
We didn't get
But
any
in
loot.
case you are wondering which of the Tyrant Shadows was the real one, they were all real. Whichever one you left last was the real one.
Wow.
The
How rude.
trickeries.
We didn't get any loot.
There was no loot, no.
The only loot
The
is
other group-
resolve.
Resolved.
The other
Alright,
group got
yeah.
loot.
Our loot is resolved. Yeah, but they actually like fought it like in the actual book.
No, I mean they got loot from the Trial of Memories, which was they didn't fight. We did.
They had the Ring of Memories on them. You don't have Ring of Malice, so.
Get wrecked, bro.
That being said, the Enhanced Ring of Malice is not particularly useful here. Ugh. Let me bring up the text of it.
I don't remember what it does.
Well, your Sigil Ring of Malice, your copy of it, lets you use Dominate Monster on Fiends. And that's about it. The improved Ring of Malice, the true one, also allows you to dominate Fiends, but also you can use a ritual to create a portal to a layer of the Abyss, which is not particularly useful, given that you are trapped inside of a giant place that doesn't allow extra dimensional travel to the Abyss. That is therefore completely useless in here.
I see.
They used it to go to hell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that how they got to Minaris?
Yeah, they used the they used the true ring of malice.
Did you heal us?
Hmm?
Like, Holly's
Healing?
full health for some reason. They should have been on 140 health.
I did not do any healing. No. If you are wounded, then make sure you are, and then like figure out how you will regain your hit points accordingly. If whether or not that's through your regen or something else.
Yeah, well, I've just blasted myself with radiant damage, and I can dole out some healing if people need it.
Okay. Actually, let me go ahead and remove Trial of Malice from the list of options as well. Oh, there we go. So right now it's looking like the next one is going to end up being the Hubris, unless any votes change until then, which is this big lug over here.
I feel like we should leave that one till
For last?
Yeah. You know, stack the effects, so...
I mean, I want to have a saloon brawl over at the Beholder's Saloon, personally.
You know what? I hadn't voted for it, but maybe I do want to punch the guy who scammed me of like 1,000, 10,000 coins. So, you know what? You've got my vote. Is it the cowboy bread one?
It is cowboy bread.
Alright, there we go.
Here, I pinned it for those that would like to go and look at it once again.
Where? Discord? Oh, right here.
Yeah. I pinned it on Discord.
I am curious about the glass elemental thing, but given that when lightning hits sand, it creates glass, it's probably not a great idea for a lightning mage to fight a glass elemental.
See if there's anything else, or I think that's it. Then, I will see all of you next time as I prepare to go to work.
No worries. Thanks for the session.
Oh, thanks for the
TY.
Yes. Bye.
See you.
Boy.
Growl, do you need any healing?
She already left.
She.